Hey guys, what's up? TyTyTheGamerGuy here, and welcome to the very first update video since like 2017 when I quote-unquote made a fresh start on my channel. So it's been quite a long time since that one. Anyways, I am here to give an update on what's been going on, why I haven't been uploading in almost an entire year. And stuff, and not only that, but also the changes I'm going to be making to the channel. Now, the biggest reason why I haven't been uploading was because of something that's been going on in my personal life last year, and I generally don't like talking about my personal life, excuse me, on YouTube. No, mainly just for privacy reasons and stuff. But I will say this. It all started on Super Bowl night of last year, where I noticed that my dad was starting to struggle to walk. And my dad is one of those people that, that has the mentality of, oh, if I ignore it, it'll go away. And as everyone should know, that's not a good mentality to have. But, so, as time goes on, and eventually gets to the point where my dad could not walk at all. Like, he could not walk at all. And he knew that something was going on, but he didn't want to show it to us because he knew exactly what we were going to say. And then it got to the point where it was not only affecting his physical health, but also his mental health. It was a war zone, but we finally got him to the hospital, and that's where we learned that he had blood clots in his leg. Yeah, not a blood clot, blood clots. He had quite a few of them in his leg apparently, and that's what was causing the problems. And the hospital in my local area, the hospital in my area is, well, it's a good hospital, but they did not do anything to help my dad. All they do is just walk into his room, ask him how he was doing, and say that they were going to do this, but then not do it. So all of us were getting frustrated, and it got to the point where Dad he just said, "Screw this, just send me home." And so he went home without any real treatment, and I had to stick around for a little bit to make sure he was okay. And for a while he was, but then as time went on, his situation got even worse. He was losing weight really fast. He couldn't even get up anymore to go to the bathroom. He was peeing inside of an old candle cup, and he wasn't eating like he was supposed to. He kept saying, that like nothing tasted right or something. And he just looked awful. He just looked absolutely awful. And so then we basically had to force him to go back to the hospital again. And that's where, basically, and the doctor finally took a look at his leg, and, oh god, his leg looked disgusting. It looked so bad. And the doctor said that she thinks that his leg was poisoning him, and I believe her. I definitely do. Because it was not only affecting his physical health, but also his mental health. And yeah, that wasn't good. But, as crappy as the hospital was doing with him, they finally made a good decision and to transfer him to the Johns Hopkins Hospital up in Baltimore, which is supposedly the best hospital in the entire frickin' country. So, just hearing that alone was a good sign. And so they got him there, and they were able to heal him. And no, they weren't able, and no, not just heal him, they were able to save his life. Yeah, I'm not sugarcoating it, they literally saved his life. Because if he stayed at the other hospital any longer and not got the treatment that he desperately needed, he would have died. I would have lost my dad, and that's just really scary to think about. Thinking that he was literally that close from death, and I'm not ready to lose my dad. I am nowhere close to being ready. He's a great guy, and I want him to stick around as long as possible. But they were able to save him, and he's on his road to recovery. He's doing really well right now. It's a slow recovery, but he's recovering, and I could not be any more grateful that he's still here today. So, last year was just a giant roller coaster of mixed emotions. but it ended on a happy note, and I am very grateful. Anyway, so that was the biggest reason why I haven't been uploading. And this brings me to my next point, is that for anyone that doesn't know, my parents are divorced, and so from time to time I would stay at the apartment. Other times I'd be at the house with my mom and stepdad. And at the end, the apartment is basically where I had like all of my stuff, like my computer, all of my consoles in one place, all my games in one place, my recording equipment, basically everything. And I typically only recorded when I had the place to myself. But there came a time where, excuse me, I ate before I started recording this. But there came a time where I had to suck it up, and I had to record even when there were people at home. And it went well. Nobody said anything when I was talking to myself when recording. But then after my dad was hospitalized and he was gone for quite a long time, and the neighborhood that the apartment is in, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That neighborhood is trash. It's absolute garbage. There's quite a lot of drug activity, especially in the summer. The cops have been caught a couple times. There's been a couple fights as well, and even the apartment right next to us has gotten broken into a couple times before somebody finally moved in. So yeah, there's been quite a few scares there, and because my dad was gone for so long, I just did not feel comfortable leaving all of my stuff there. Leave all my stuff there to be really easy for somebody to just break in and steal everything. And so, with the help of my folks, I got all of my stuff out of there and back into the house. And the thing is, my recording setup is actually a lot better than it was at the apartment. To sum it up, is at the apartment, my computer was on one side of the room, but my TV and stuff was on the exact opposite side of the room, and my Elgato was just barely able to hook up to my consoles and TV so I could record like normal. But even then, when I was recording, I had to have my back turned to the computer completely, so I couldn't, see if everything was okay when I was recording. So if something went wrong in the recording, I wouldn't know about it until after it finished, and that sucked. It really did. It didn't happen very often, but when it did happen, it sucked. It really did. But now my setup is so much better than it used to be, and I'm definitely more than ready to start recording again. At least, well, not right now. I'm not, but hopefully I will be soonish. And this brings me to my next point: the changes I'm going to be making to the channel. I'm going to be making 3 major changes. One is I'm going to be spacing Let's Plays further out from each other. 2 is no more blind Let's Plays, and 3 is a brand new upload schedule. Now, the first one is, after I finish one Let's Play, I would just jump straight into the next one. I mean, hell, after I did Pokemon Blue, I did Sonic Heroes and Nightmare in Dreamland at the same time, and that was a giant mistake. So yeah, I didn't give myself any time to prepare at all, basically, because I was just so excited to record again, and I just wanted to just jump straight into it. But now I know that wasn't good. I was definitely trying to bite off more than I can chew. So from now on, after I finish one Let's Play, I'm going to be taking a brief break after so not only to give me time to figure out what game I want to do next and get everything I need for it, but also just just give me more time for life in general. So yeah, that's going to be a change that I definitely could have used before. And then as for no more blind Let's Plays, I did start Allies completely blind, for the most part. I did play Heroes in another dimension before I actually recorded it, because after that I just learned that I don't like doing blind Let's Plays. Nowadays, I like to play games for myself, just take my own dear sweet time on it and just enjoy it first, and then worry about recording. And this is why this is why I had thoughts about recording Odyssey blind and even Pokemon Shield blind, but I ended up scrapping them because, you know, I wanted to enjoy them first beforehand. So yeah, it's really not much else to say about that other than just no more blind Let's Plays. I like doing blind I like watching blind Let's Plays, but I don't like doing them for myself. I might reconsider. I might change this rule if my channel really starts to blow up. Then I may change this one. Not sure, but for now I'm not gonna worry about it. And then next up is, you know, the new schedule. Before, when I was doing Let's Plays, I would upload every day, basically. Every day for as long as the Let's Play wasn't over. You know, but I've been doing some thinking, and I've decided that a new schedule would be beneficial for me. So instead of uploading every day, oh, and also this is only going to be going for Let's Plays and stuff. So instead of uploading every day like before, I want to try uploading on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So 5 times a week. So that way, the weekends would give me time to to record and edit and stuff for for the following week and everything. I think this combined with spacing Let's Plays further out from each other would be beneficial for me because I do have stuff I do have things I need to do outside YouTube and everything. I just think overall this would just make things a lot healthier for my time. And I'm just gonna throw this out there. I will be reviving an old series that I've done a long time ago, but with a fun new twist. As for what series that is, well, you're gonna have to wait until I upload it. Some of you already know what it is, but the rest of you do not. But I definitely am looking forward to it. And well, with that, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about. Now, YouTube really is something I want to do, because, I love YouTube. It's basically been my TV since 6th grade. There's a lot of people on this site that I look up to, and I know this place is kind of a dumpster fire right now because of all the strict rules and COPPA going on. But I'm still gonna try. I'm not gonna give up. So, just know that I will be back. I just don't know when I'll be back because I need to get things, prepared and everything. And I will be back. I will, because I'm really excited to start recording again because I miss recording so much. So, I will be back. I don't know exactly when I'll be back, but I will be back. So, I will see you guys then.